Excelsior against Ajax.
I'm Peter Drury. Assist and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just joining us, we are already on the way. Plays it out to the wing. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dolberg, sprinted wide, gets into some space. He's got away. Clearance and very necessary.
Taylor.
Ajax were imperious when the... Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
So what's he planning here? Well read, he sorted that out.
Excelsior are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Ajax pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Taylor.
Tries a through ball. Dolberg, he slid it through. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Well played, he saw that coming. Dolberg looks to slip it through. Wonderful quick feet. Still goalless. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Can he put it away? Going through. That intervention was very necessary. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Shooten plays it long. Now here's the through ball. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Gets wrestled off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out to the right. Up he gets! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Out towards the flank.
Taylor.
Keeps everyone guessing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played out to the wing. He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Ajax clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Referee's given a throw. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Taylor. Weindal. Passes it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots him. Oh, good interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Ajax seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Tries to dink it in. Gets it upfield. Just brushed off the ball there. Taylor is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that.
Looks to slip it through, and shoots! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ajax making consecutive changes here. Shutalo picks it up from the goal kick. Back into the middle. Pushes it out wide. Looks like a good ball through. And he's cut it out. Aimed long and direct. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Taylor. Ajax still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. London Booman, long and high towards the flank. Tries one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Weghorst will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Towering header! He's scored! And late in the day, a telling moment. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Ajax draw first blood here.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Looks to thread it through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Massive leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's got through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Nicely controlled.
Excelsior are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ajax claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's hoisted clear.
Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ajax just have to run down the clock.
Excelsior need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
The final seconds now. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, NAC Breda against Ajax. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the weighted pass, done very well to intervene. Taylor. Dolberg. Ajax are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Shaw looks to slip it through. Going through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Forward it goes. Dolberg. NAC Breda. His manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Now it's Dolberg! So who's he picking out? Too much on that, it's gone out. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Taylor plays it out to the wing, tries lifting it over. Shade too heavy, keeper could pick that up. It wide. Taylor sticks in a foot to win it back. Oh, sweet feet. Where to from here? Gear. Now it's Dolberg. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van den Booman has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
And he just whacks it away. Brings it forward. Has got good distance on that. Taylor goes looking. Now the counter. Dolberg! Goal! Ajax!
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
It's come loose. Taylor plays it forward. Endal. Gorgeous control there. Oh, full-blooded challenge at it.
Well,
Had
the further
to be.
he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Another piece of really good defending. Reguer. Taylor. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dolberg with the ball. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Shutalo picks it up from the goal kick. Tries a through ball. Nicely controlled.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Header! And the ball's come out. And another time. He's scored. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Ajax have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ajax ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. Taylor, the shot's on! Shapes the shoot!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Fine defending there. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Van den Boeman.
Regeer.
Now the pass. Dolberg was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ajax won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. That's great strength on the ball. Looks like a good ball through. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Regeer.
Dolberg passes it through.
Dolberg really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Tries a through ball. Aimed long and direct. Taylor. Forward it goes. Dinks one in, and he's cut it out. And it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Looks like a good ball through. Saw!
He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries lifting it over. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Get a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's got away. Weindal. Keeper goes long. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ajax have it back and they can go again. It's a great overlap from left back. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
NAC Breda making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now the pass. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Tries to get it forward quickly. NAC Breda keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pushes it out wide. Looks to slip it through. NAC Breda claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Keeper has beaten it away. Dolberg. Reguer. Oh, great ball! Aimed long and direct. NAC Breda can't seem to retain possession. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's made certain that won't get through. Weindal goes looking. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Circling. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The final whistle. Ajax signed off the season with a win. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. Tries a through ball, shot a goal!
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Marin knocks it away. Oh, great ball! Richitsa looks to dink one in. Done very well to intervene. Marin. Ratu. Where to from here?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ratu. Looks to clip it forward. And the weighted pass.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
No goals as yet. Gets it back. Played out to the right. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. The right now, what's on?
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Long and high towards the flank. And he's there to cut it out. Cuts it out. Richitsa. Banku. Just brushed off the ball there. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Plays a clever pass. Timely intervention. Marin. Plays it out to the flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Breaks on here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Shapes to shoot. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Marin. Plays it out to the wing. Mertreiter floats one over. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Marin with a long pass.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out wide to the right. That'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looking to break out here. Gelooo looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. And now the breakaway. Is it in? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tries to stroke it through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Dashing forward at pace. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Going through. It's a good, massive leap! Sticks it away!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Banku with a searching ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That intervention was very necessary. Marin spreads it wide. Well read, he sorted that out.
Now the pass.
Puts in a cross.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Banku, looks like a good ball through. Another throw-in.
It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Dinks one in, cut out in the nick of time. Defence has got rid of that.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So they got the only goal to make it 1-0.
Well positioned to make that
There's a
interception.
real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Away from immediate danger.
Romania look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gets up to head it! He has done it! Romania are level. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marin. And the counter is on.
Passes it through.
Looks to slip it through.
Mihaila.
Oh, he's not going to get that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Witan.
Forward it goes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Chooses to go back. Dix.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent.
forward. Gets it into the middle. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's off on a marauding run. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cisco! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Deftly done. Has a swing at it! And that really should have hit the net.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
A throw in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to stroke it through. Montero can claim that. Vigo. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Got to throw in. He's come loose. Who's he going to play in? Timely intervention. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, glorious footwork! Towering header! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. And the keeper's in command. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. Goes for goal!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was...
And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Into the channel. It's out for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Battles to win it back. Zaitz. Lovridge. Zaitz dinks one in.
Keeper's ball.
Dix. He goes long. Oh, terrible pass.
Looking to shoot. It's in. There is the breakthrough. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lovridge tries a through ball. Looks to drop one in. Vigo boots it to safety. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly, passes it through. And the flag has stayed down. That intervention was very necessary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Crunching tackle. Tries lifting it over. Slovenia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Massive leap!
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Aimed low and direct. Sesko. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Lovridge. They scored early in the second half to make it 1-0.
This could fall anywhere.
Slovenia are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
That's sprayed out wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Swept in. And that's been levered clear. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Looks like a good ball through.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got...
So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way.